G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and our Let's Play series on Shamrock Valley Farm. So we are in our first day of summer, so welcome to summer. We transitioned and are now at the point where basically all of our grass, as I bring out the mini-map to show you, is now ready to harvest, and we have continued to do our final preps for our other crops, which are now also coming into their higher growth stages, except for 18 and 19, for instance. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some grass work done. Now we're not going to do a lot in relation to baling, because we've got the grass mod running with the sheep, so we don't really need that much grass. We just need to have enough grass and hay to support if we get too many sheep to be supported by the field. So that's the basic plan, and my primary plan today is to mow this grass that is in the cow area where we are now at the main farm. We're not getting cows at this point in time, so the grass is just sitting there. So we might as well mow it all down to make sure we can keep all the tiddlies out, the brown snakes and all that sort of stuff away, and make sure it's nice and neat by mowing it down. We'll then bale that into some grass bales and some hay bales, not necessarily from this field doing both, but we'll certainly do one or the other. And we're also going to look at putting in a fermenter at some stage as well, because we've got a lot of grass fields. We're going to have a lot of grass, so we've got a lot of opportunity to do some fermenting, and then we can have that ready for our cows, which we will get into possibly in year 2. So anyway, we might as well get started right here where we are. So we're going to unfold the mowers, and we'll lower them off, and then we'll get started. Okay. Alright, both started. We'll go out of cab just for this one. As you can see, we've still got all our seeds and fertiliser. Well, there's not much fertiliser left. We've used up most of our fertiliser now. But certainly we've got all our seeds there in our bags. So we've got to sort of move that out of the way as well a little bit later. But yeah, we're out of fertiliser. I think we've got about 500 litres or kilos of dry fertiliser left. But in saying that, we did fill up the fertiliser spreader, so that is good to go, ready for the next season. It's chock-a-block full of fertiliser, so we probably don't need to worry about buying any for the moment anyway. So this is quite a big field that's been given for the cows, so it's going to take us a little bit of time here to mow. We'll probably be mowing all this episode. We're not going to have any other staff behind us following up with a tedder or a windrower or anything else like that, because basically our windrower is a lot bigger, so it'd be a waste of time. We could run the tedder, but we've decided obviously that I'm not going to do that at the moment. We'll deal with that in either a follow-on episode or off camera or whatever else we end up deciding to do. Anyway, so hope everyone is doing really well. We are busy trying to get some episodes put away. We've been so busy with our real life issues and jobs and stuff that we just haven't had a chance to get as much done in game, or in any game for that matter, and just playing. So we're trying to play a bit of catch up. Beautiful view there, looking out over the sheep pasture and then down there to the coastline. Yeah, so we're going to try and get some stuff recorded and scheduled up, but it's becoming a big battle at the moment. We're coming into a busy time of year for the volunteer work I do, and then also for work we've got a really big contract where we're getting to a major delivery point with, so it makes things a little bit difficult. But anyway, we'll power through. I'm sure you understand. If not, well, that's just the way it is. But yeah, we'll continue to get stuff out as much as we can. Hopefully we'll get a chance to get some more live streams done. We've been having some trouble getting that done as well, just purely from the fact of timing again, with the fact we've been busy doing other stuff. But our schedule is starting to lighten up a little bit, particularly of a weekend. and some weeknights when I haven't got meetings, so we should be okay. Alright, take that nice and tight there without getting caught up. So we are now, it's the 25th of October as I'm recording this, and that means we are now less than 1 month to go. So when you're seeing this, it'll be probably about 2 or 3 weeks to go until we get Farming Simulator 19 in our hands. So we're really looking forward to that. Should be a very interesting time as I've locked those diffs in place. Right. Yeah, so I think everyone's really looking forward to it. Just can't wait to see the differences. Obviously, as we've said previously, there are elements of it that are good and bad and different, but yeah, I think overall it'll be a very pleasant experience, and I can't wait to see what our modders bring to us as well. All right. As you can see, the terrain's not exactly smooth around the borders, but anyway, it's okay. Alright. It'd be lovely to have the Big M. I know I've got enough funds there to buy a Big M if I really wanted to. But we're gonna hold off. We're gonna resist the temptation for now. I was also looking at using the fire bars. And I may still look at that. Looking at some other mowing options, but I think for now the pottages on this little New Holland are more than adequate. Put ourselves on cruise control, and there we go. Sorry, just had to wet the whistle a little bit. As I've said repeatedly, there's just something very relaxing, even though it is just a game, of just driving around and mowing grass. Certainly that's what I find. I'd be quite happy to do that on a regular basis, just for some relaxation. Mind you, I'm glad my wife's not here to listen to that, because she'd be on my case saying, well, why don't you go out and mow the real lawn out the back? But been a bit wet of late around here. We've had so much rain over the last couple of weeks that the ground is still quite sodden, even though we haven't had any rain now for 4 or 5 days, I think. So it's just not in a good enough state for me to go out there and trot around in and start mowing. So we're going to have to wait probably another few days. So perhaps this weekend we might get out there and get it all done. But unfortunately, my yard is not big enough to demand a New Holland and some pottages or a Big M or anything else. So as you can see, we've got some decent weather for the first 3 days of summer, like as in today, Monday and Tuesday, game days. But then we're being hit with Wednesday's going to be overcast, and then Thursday, Friday and Saturday we've got rain on the forecast. So not looking to be a spectacular summer, but and then into autumn we've also got 2 days of rain. So we've got 4 days of rain on the forecast. Hopefully that won't impinge our coming harvest time too much, but I guess only time will tell. If it does, we'll have to sort of come up with another strategy or whatever else, but I'm thinking we should be okay, but certainly something to keep in mind going forward. Well, what we might do is we might just time lapse the rest of this field for the moment. There's no point me doing a few more laps and you guys just sitting there and just listening to me blibber on. So we'll do a bit of a time lapse, and we'll be back once we've finished off this part of the field, or finished mowing this field. So we'll be back soon.
A regular tool, but some things you just don't realize, even though they're happening right in front of your eyes. I'm not even sure just what went wrong. can rise.
Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse of the mowing of the field. We're almost finished now. We're at the last little stretch. So we've got a couple of runs through here and then we'll be finished. And then what we'll probably do is we'll probably grab the tedder and we'll turn this field into some hay bales. And then the next couple of fields we'll probably do some grass bales, or just load up some grass and we'll have a fermenter installed. We'll have to install the fermenter and get that up and running. So we'll have to have a look and see. But yeah. So there's a lot larger area of grass than what we probably would have expected normally, which is fine. But while we haven't got the cows in using the field, we might as well maximise it. Now, I mean, we could do the same thing with the sheep, but the problem with that is obviously they are utilising the grasses on that field to supplement their feeding supply. So we're not going to put that in any jeopardy. So we're not going to worry about that one. And we've got about another 6 or 7 grass fields to mow now anyway. So we're going to have more than enough jobs to do in that regard. Alright, so let's finish that. We'll just turn all these off, raise them, fold them, all that sort of stuff. And then what we'll do is we'll park the New Holland over here. We probably will tidy up all this grass around here at some point too. So what we're going to do is we're just going to park the New Holland here next to the slurry pit. We're going to jump out. We're going to grab one of the other tractors. In fact, we've got to find where our tedder is. I'm sure we have a tedder. Just a matter of finding where it is. We didn't put it there. So I'll probably take the John Deere out. In fact, I don't know. We might not have a tedder, actually. Let's have a quick look. Wrong button. Yes, we do. We have a little Fenix. What's that? 6 meters. I think what we might do is we might actually... We're going to sell that one. Because it is probably a little bit small for what we need. I'm not going to grab the biggest one available, but we certainly need something a little bit bigger than that. So we'll sell that one off. Now, you've got the 12.5 metre for 26,000. 13 metre for 27,000. And the 9 metre for 16,000. So I think we'll just go with the Coon. So we'll buy that one. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll go jump in the John Deere. We'll go collect that and then we'll get to work. Okay. So we'll dash down the store, grab the tedder and then come back and then get into it. Here it is waiting for us. Okay. If we go back to the field and we'll get started. In the next episode we'll come back and we'll be doing all the baling and sorting and stacking the bales, all that sort of stuff. So that will be the plan for that. Off-camera work, we probably won't get much off-camera work done after this episode. We'll just come pretty much straight back in. In fact, what I should have done is... wasn't watching where I was going. Right. So when we transitioned and we were just sort of sorting out what we're doing, we put the timescale back to 1 times, and that's not what we want it to be on. So we've just put that back to where we want it. All right. So unfold the coon. Now, I don't think we've actually used the coon in any of our episodes previously. So again, it's nice to use equipment we haven't been using too much of or at all. That's also why in these couple of series before we transition to Farming Simulator 19, we're going to try and use some of the stuff we haven't used much before, and also some of the farming stuff we haven't done before. So for instance, on Gwendir, the Welsh map, we are we are planting poplars and going to do some poplar work. Just one field of them, but we've never done any poplar stuff on camera. Also going to be doing on various series, we're going to be having some cows and or some pigs, as well as the sheep. It just depends on which ones we're doing which. So yeah, just trying to shake it up a little bit. So that's the plan at this point in time. So it's going to take us probably a good 7 or 8 laps minimum to get this tedded. So it is going to take some time. So we'll start doing our sign off now, because I'm not going to bore you with all of that. But what we'll do is we'll come back when this has all been finished in the next episode, and like I said, we'll start our windrowing and baling, and then head on off to our other fields and get all that sort of stuff started as well. So don't forget to check out Simulation Gaming Society. It's a group that myself, Eustace Pharmer and Grizzly Bear Sims have created. Come check out our Discord channel and join us down there. The details for that are down below in the comments. Also, obviously, don't forget to come and check out the Duckzorly Gaming Discord channel. Come and join us over there as well. Members and patrons have different abilities to come and join us in live streams and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes we do live streams and it's open for everyone. So you're more than welcome to come along and check it out, and carry on with a bit of mayhem that normally ensues over there. Also, if you like the episode, don't forget to press that like button or the dislike button, like our Phantom Disliker loves to do. And also, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel, and press that little bell icon as well to make sure you get told when there's a new episode or when we are live streaming. Further that, we are also on Patreon, so if you wish to support the channel, you may wish to. I'm very lucky that we already have some fantastic patrons of the channel, so thank you very much to those guys. They will be listed at the back end of this video on the appropriate Patreon page. And if you want to consider supporting the channel, like I said, the link to the Patreon is down below, or you can also donate via the Streamlabs link down below as well, which is normally what we use for when we're live streaming. Okay. Anyway, thanks very much. Don't forget, we also have got a competition running. Details of that are on our Discord channel, and there will also be another competition starting very soon for the other 2 copies that we are going to give away of Farming Simulator 19. Anyway, this is it from me for this episode. So thanks very much for watching, no matter whether it's morning, afternoon, evening or night. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we shall see you again very, very soon back here at Shamrock Valley Farm and at Duckzorly Gaming. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.